So I want to talk to you guys about something today that I'm extremely happy about. Good feeling stuff, feel good stuff here. So over the course of me doing this, and for how long I've been doing it, specifically the past 4 years, I have had multiple people reach out to me and say I've helped them greatly. Like some even to the point saying I saved their lives, pulled them out of situations, and just was a good human and was there for them. And that they felt like I wasn't judging them, or they could be honest with me about everything. And that warms my heart. But this right here, what I'm getting ready to say, warms my heart just as much as that. If you've watched me, and the only reason I keep saying these in these videos is because if I just can't assume you've watched my videos and watched them all or whatever. So if you've watched me, you understand that I have a obsessive / love, used to be love-hate relationship with Jesus. I don't want to say it's obsessive. I just appreciate and love Jesus for what he's done for me in my life. And I just can't think, cannot think enough how much that has helped me and how much he's helped me, and was able to really rearrange my whole life, my way of thinking, my actions, the way I looked at myself, other people, and the way I treated others. So it warms my heart to know that throughout this period of time, I've came on here and talked trash about Jesus, but if you've noticed, anytime someone says something negatively about Jesus, I will lose my mind, because that's my brother. You can't speak about him like that. I can, but you can't, that type of deal. I don't do it anymore, though. So it warms my heart to know that someone that I was an atheist. I used to be totally against Jesus. I used to be totally against that Bible. And I went out of my way to crap all over him back in the day. So it warms my heart to know that someone like me has introduced people like you to Jesus and Christ, and was able to explain it in such a way to where you look past the dogma and the BS. Because I have had conversations with people that was totally against Jesus, totally against Christ, that didn't believe it, thought it was a sham and all this, and just even people that said he was a con artist, that has reevaluated it and has came to me wanting to know about Jesus. And once I explained Jesus in that way, they're like, oh, yeah, now I get it. Because before I was looking at him like this thing that was through in my face, and it made me resentful towards him. So it warms my heart, and that's why yesterday I made that video. I about deleted it, because sometimes I feel some type of way and I express it, and then I look back and feel bad about myself for doing it. But I'm not doing that anymore, because that's real, raw, and authentic, and that's me. So that's why, though, I get extremely tore up and upset when people out here and people on these YouTube channels and preachers, etc., push Jesus in such a way that, man, it just rubs people the wrong way, and they don't fully understand it. Jesus needs to be explained in a beautiful way, just like the message he taught, and how much he loved you, and how much he gave for you, and the actual sacrifice made. I would love to Michael, Poston, Shawn Michaels, whatever. For real, let's do a podcast. I'm on your side, brother. I'm not even going to dispute anything with Christianity to you or Jesus. But I feel like me and you having a conversation about this could reach a lot of people. And plus, that would give me an open format to explain some things, like what I believe. And I could be wrong. What I believe, taking the sin of the world on your shoulders and all this. It's almost like something has explained this to me, and it's clicked, instantly made sense. And that's why, dude, I'm all in with Jesus. I'm telling you, that's the answer. For real, that's the answer. So But I'm not going to make everything about it. I know I say that and I'm going to come here and make these videos, but this is pretty much a throwaway YouTube channel at this point. So, but Polston, for real, I'm going to message you if you don't watch this, brother. Like, seriously, like talk like this right here, because I actually agree with you on almost everything, dude. Like, for real, I don't even want to, like, I just want to dialogue and for us to get a long, semi-long form video out there, content out there to reach people about Jesus. This is what we should be doing, man. So, it just warms my heart, and it's good to know. And it's good, and again, going back to these preachers, that's why it annoys me, because they push this message in such a way that it's disingenuous. It's not even the message Jesus was portraying or putting out. It's been twisted, and fear and politics has co-opted that, unfortunately. However, there's a group of, listen, us. Listen to me carefully. Christ is the name, but in this scenario, Jes, us. So there may be a collective here that has been provided and gave information through Christ and wants to get this message back out there. Do you think it's a coincidence that $1 billion has been spent promoting this? Do you think it's a coincidence that multiple people who were talking negatively about Jesus are now believers? Do you think it's a coincidence that atheists are getting baptized and saved? It's not a coincidence. It's happening. I'm telling you, it's happening. He's coming back. And I cannot wait. Oh, I can't wait. But we just need to keep getting the message out there about Christ, about being a good person, about do unto others, about love, about dealing with trauma, about getting out of a mental maze in your mind, returning to a state of childlike wonder, and returning home where anything is possible. And your life is nothing but joy, peace, and bliss. And the reason that some people will tell you that that's not possible and that's not what life is about, because they have not achieved it and they do not understand it. And they have been programmed. Does suffering help in life? Sure. Does other things, pain, trauma, does all these build character or help you overcome situations or make you stronger? Yes. But you reach a point where all that goes to the side. It no longer needs to be there or be a part of your life. So, again, prove me wrong or right with any of this. And I don't mean this Jesus stuff and God and all this. I'm just talking about the psychology I come and give to you, the motivation I give to you, and statements I make such as that life can be one big fairy tale of nothing but love and joy and abundance. There might be a little bit of negative here and there, but that negative will always lead to positive. That's the type of life I am inviting you to come live. So, if you don't believe me, try to prove me wrong. And if you do believe me, and you want that type of life for yourself and the people around you, do it. I love you guys. It's a game of form and the play of life. I'm me talking to you. And this is what we do. We create illusions. We have an experience. We tell stories. We realize that we're just speaking word and telling stories beyond the core message that the words introduce you to. The rest of it's noise. Then we snap out of it and return home. You exit backwards land, aka hell, and you just return home again. Nirvana, heaven, the Silver City, paradise. Again, I just call it home. Love you guys.